Salve a tutti. Ehm, Se nei prossimi giorni non vedete uscire video di Pokémon, cioè Pokémon non so veramente più come farlo uscire. Eh, Non so neanche se posso andare avanti, non so, cioè è un bordello. E gli altri video, penserebbe qualche altro video, ma anche quelli. Ciaone. Forse Reconing li riesco a portare avanti. Vabbè, in sostanza mi è successo che il mio cellulare è morto. Eh già, il cellulare ha deciso finalmente, cioè finalmente no, non è che lo aspettavo che facesse questo, però praticamente da questo pomeriggio che si è sminchiato, si è andato in reboot e ora non si accende più. Evviva! E io non ho, cioè, sono totalmente fottuto, in un certo senso, perché tutto là, ho praticamente. Quindi ora sì, certo, c'è da comprare il cellulare nuovo, però nel mentre eh, sono totalmente fottuto. Quindi, cioè, nei prossimi giorni, nel senso che poi anche là, Pokémon Oro, no? Per esempio, che ha tutto sul cellulare, devo sì riscaricare la ROM, però devo anche ricominciare una nuova partita, riportarla a quel punto con i tuoi Pokémon, con quelle cose. Per carità si fa, però non è una cosa che si fa in giornata e non è neanche una cosa di cui ho priorità al momento. Mm, quindi... allegria. Allegria. E... E niente, oggi vabbè porto un episodio di Reconing perché così mi distraggo un pochettino, perché mi devo distrarre in qualche modo, perché sennò mi piglia uno sconforto allucinante, cioè non posso sentire nessuno, cioè non posso fare niente, meno male che ho la PlayStation, c'ho Prime Video, Netflix, però sono veramente, cioè, scoraggiato, scoraggiato perché non so veramente che cavolo di pesci prendere. Ora magari, che ne so, domani tutto si risolve, compro il cellulare nuovo e stiamo tutto, cioè però, capito, cioè sto propriamente, boh, cioè, non è il fatto di essere, sai, dipendenti da un dispositivo, anche se può sembrare, è che, cioè anche se volessi mandare solo un messaggio di WhatsApp, no? Per sentirmi con la mia fidanzata, o mandare un messaggio a un amico mio, o sentirmi un po' di musica da YouTube, o da Spotify, o da quello che volete voi, no, non si può. Cioè, c'ho la Play, sì, posso usare la Play, per carità, è vero, infatti sono contento perché se no sarebbe stato veramente un momento di... che come cavolo, cioè, poi i modi in cui puoi impiegare il tempo ci sono, puoi fare di tutto, leggere, disegnare, scrivere, saltare la corda, quindi non è che il cellulare deve essere un motivo per essere inadempienti, non fare nulla, però diciamo che un po' ti blocca, perché ti ritrovi con il mondo nelle tue mani, tante possibilità a zero possibilità. Però vabbè, ma più che altro penso sia... Mhm, mhm. E... che stavo dicendo? E... boh, mi distraggo. Devo distrarre, in questo momento devo distrarmi un attimino, devo mantenere la calma perché se non, cioè, sicuramente farmi prendere dal panico non aiuta, non mi ha di alcun tipo di supporto. Questo è un Krugald, grande. Allora, tra l'altro qua in zona c'erano delle... Ah, ok, uccidi i mostri, questa l'ho finita la missione, infatti. Questa dovrebbe darmi, credo, oltre a dell'oro, dell'esperienza. Mi auguro, poi, boh. vale a ricordare. Però mi pare fosse così. Qua c'è la missione delle 3 fonti che è veramente stupida. Una moneta? Mazza, bella la moneta. Allora, finiamo qua. Torna dalla città stessa a Ratir. Ok. Invece c'erano come compiti giochi pericolosi. Allora, andiamo a consegnare queste fiale e così intanto abbiamo risolto qua e poi andiamo a Ratir a questo punto. No, comunque non è un fatto di non poter fare, proprio non è non avere il cellulare in sé il problema è trovarsi totalmente sguarniti, cioè non poter più, un conto poter scegliere di non fare, un conto è essere obbligati a non fare, è diverso. Vabbè, ora mi distraggo, in qualche modo perdo tempo, YouTube, tanto vedo qualche video di
How
micetti.
goes the work? The monsters are dropping like flies, I hope. Very well. Just let me see how much I owe you. Well, there we are. All even. Would you like to continue helping me?
No,
Very well. If you change your mind, you know where to find me. Well, perhaps we'll speak later.
sì, ma 2000 monete mi hai dato? E zero esperienza, ammazza che schifo. Mamma mia. Va bene, siamo a Ratir. A Ratir c'erano tipo 5-6 missioni da fare, quindi voglio dire, abbiamo un sacco di cose da fare in questa, più le missioni che non abbiamo mai preso, quindi una città piena di roba. Ratir è un punto cruciale in questo gioco, appena raggiungete questa città accadono tante cose. Allora direi a questo punto di prendere la missione che vedo qua, così se stiamo cominciando a farla a Ratir.
You look capable. Stone in the brow, proud of bearing. You are just what we need to deliver these notices. You'll do it, won't you? You've got to do better than the last fellow. There's pay. It's for the war effort. I'm the chief of recruitment, and don't think I've got time to go around handing out notices. Those notices are only the beginning. We're in Rathir. This is the war effort. How do you think we get a steady flow of soldiers into Cluracon? You've got to be organized, and everyone's got to pitch in. Went and broke his little leg. Lunala's tears. Hasn't a notion of
Di
how
Lunala,
important
i
our work
Pokémon,
is. No sense
ci
of the
stanno i
bigger
Pokémon
picture.
in sto gioco.
Notices of duty to denizens of Rathir selected to serve. The work can be hard, and you've got to, well, look the part. I'll give you a list of names, and you get each of them to accept their card. Easy as that. Well, what do you say? Will you do it?
Convincere io non persuado nessuno, quindi
What I need are boots on the ground in Cluracon. I shouldn't say this, but if anyone can't or won't accept the notice, find someone else. Or make them. Whatever you need to do.
ok.
Take these cards, deliver them to Runir Wesnan, Maywin Wyvern Gif, Afen
4
Dow,
persone.
and Varen Seawine. Almain? Odd. All can be found in Rathir, and I can be found in the officers' hall on the burn when you're finished.
Sì,
You can't fight a war without soldiers. True, we contract the war-sworn and volunteers arrive daily, but it's not always enough. Citizens of Rathir are selected on... Well, the process is secret. Even I don't know how. They're selected, a notice is sent...
a caso vengono
they serve.
selezionati.
The
Ankingo?
names are Runir Wesnan.
Vabbè, non me ne frega
Be on
nulla.
your way.
Sì, 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 sì. Allora, poi prendiamo anche quest'altra missione, che siamo qua, voglio
Maybe
dire.
you'll stay in Rathir.
Siamo a fare missione a Ratir,
Students
facciamo
of
le missioni a
magic,
Ratir.
masters of spells. Oh, there's no use. I've lost the keys. Now Gwalt's will have my head if I can't think up something fast. Say, you're not good with locks, are you? Would you help a poor fellow who's down on his luck? Me, Gwalchme calls me lad whenever he wants me. And the others call me hardly anything at all. Just fetch this and lift that. With all these people walking around, you'd figure someone would help me after I lost my keys. Well, he's a good enough master all in all. Sees to it I earn every coin of my wages, though. No standing about, not in his shop. Yes, as in, no need for keys. Ace with a lockpick. Gwalchme wants an old red ledger from the storeroom in the customs house. Oh, I'm afraid they're lost for good. Now, I might have dropped them here, or at
Insomma,
Kest's
bella
table
memoria
the
che c'hai
other
tu,
night. But it's just as
Peggio
likely
della
I
mia.
dropped them in Bracken Bay after I'd had an ale or three at the Seafoam. The chest it's in, that is, yes. Although I don't know which one it
Qualsiasi
is.
cosa trovo di
But
bello
it's
me lo tengo
down
per me,
there,
eh.
somewhere. Oh, now don't worry. Nothing in the storeroom's seen the light of day in years. No one will mind if you pick a few locks before you find it.
Ma chi si preoccupi?
Gets these ideas into his head. Needs this old thing, needs that new thing. This time it's shard prices by the decade. Something to do with a deal he is or isn't striking with that Carasta trader. Oh, the things they say about that Lanshi. That she talked a Jotun out of his own hammer once. And another
Wow.
time sold some Varani fool his own silk for twice as much, after cutting it to ribbons
sì,
and
vabbè.
winding it on spools.
E che una volta mia madre compro.
The Chamber of Trade's on the way to the quays, and the storeroom's off one of the wings. Chamber of Trade
Ok.
basement.
Grazie per il grimaldello. Allora, io qua sono pieno senza dubbio di quest, cioè di missioni. Tantissime missioni. Dogana.
Oh, and have these.
Allora, missioni. Consegna il pacchetto. Dov'è? Subito o... Vabbè. Ah, di Adessa. Ah, beh. Ottieni la rosa.
Should help.
La rosa. Vabbè.
Students of magic, masters
Facciamo
of
questo
spells.
qua. Questo era un tizio che aveva scelto che mi ha chiesto a me di fargli da secondo per un duello. Tra l'altro che c'è qua? Casa del Via Vai. C'ho talmente tante missioni non so quale fare per prima. Allora,
Welcome to the Wending, mate. I'm sorry it's come to that, but here we are, eh?
uno degli avvisi.
Rathir. Some say it runs near as deep as it runs high. What I do know is the spire top's full of light and magic and wealth. Down here, shadows and rags and one daft old mage named Faldron Afari. Where you go when you can't find gold for a Praderi garret or a bunk in the quays, nor get work in a servant's quarters up in some great house. If you're able, you sleep in a ramshackle house. If you can't, you sleep in the tunnels among the mice and candles and rags. Make no mistake, for the likes of me, it's warm and welcome. Gelfine buys and sells what you please. Kest deals the cards, sparrows come and go. And the watch come through seldom to never, which is how we like it. Oh, him? No one knows his real name. Got that name from the way he talks. Some say he was next to the Archsage once, up Spire Top, and a spell went wrong, or his lover fell to her death. Whatever it was, broke him it did. What's this, eh? Time to serve? Well, I always knew it might come. Not sure what they want with a poor Runir Westerner like me, but I'll go. I'll go.
Ci andrò se mi sta a dormire. Ma qui posso... C'è qualcos'altro in questa topaia? Sì. Vabbè. Allora, andiamo a vedere, devo ottenere la rosa, non mi
Careful,
ricordo per
it's
che
slippery.
cosa effettivamente. Ah, perché devo applicare la lama dell'arma con cui farà il duello quello. Vabbè, che mi sa è stato tipo incastrato. Giuro, sto giocando solo per distrarmi, ma sono di un frustrato in questo momento, mamma mia. Guanti di pelle, infatti no, poi metterò a vedere Prime, cioè qualcosa dovrò fare. Allora, ok. Ma devo rubarla o è
Careful, it's slippery.
questa? No.
I've got things. Things you'll not find uptown.
Interessante.
What? Don't look at me like that. I don't like to be looked at.
Signora, lei è mezza nuda e non le piace essere guardata. Un po' di incoerenza,
You go and wrinkle your nose at our caves and our
signorina.
tatters. At least I'm Ratheri and no
Se copre un
rotten
po' di più,
outsider.
e chi la guarda?
I don't mind where you got anything. I don't ask. And don't you go minding where these came from. It's buy, sell, or leave.
Però ha ragione anche lei, d'altronde voglio vestirmi come voglio vestirmi, non è che devi guardarmi per forza. E c'ha ragione.
My Lyria, don't say it so loud. Someone
Alla
could hear.
rosa
Yes,
crepuscolare!
if
Così
you
va
can pay
bene.
the price.
Sono abbastanza forte. Te.
Remember, I never saw this.
No,
Or
no, no.
you.
Certo.
You got what you came for. Now go. Get away.
No, che andatene, vediamo quello che vendi, oh. Allora, grimaldello e prismerio. 24 grimaldelli. Meno male, oh. Sapevo più che... Questi quasi quasi mi compro. Ah, posso vendere anche qua? Va bene, allora ti vendo qua.
Away from me with that.
Letterati. Ok. Allora, poi...
Well, topsider, what's on the
Well, tops. A che siamo qua? Io direi di... Allora, ha fun qualcosa. Vediamo qua che devo fare.
Wow, you're fearsome.
Here to gamble. Aaron Kest's right there. He'll deal you a hand. Runs a good game of cards. Give it a try. He's a friend. Been a friend to me. Me? I'm a nobody. Just a man who loves the dark and sleeping in a cave. and cards.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Get back! I won't go, not there. I prefer living to dying, thank you all the
Ti do
same.
ragione, ma ti devo convincere, è il lavoro.
Go yourself. I'll give it to someone. Well, now there's a thought. I just heard of a Veronica. Taking
Va
it the other
bene,
day for
tanto
some
a te o
crime.
un'altra persona basta che lo
Find him
do.
in the city watch. See if he'll take it. He might prefer death to prison for all I know. Leave the tunnels and walk until you're near the market. The watch has guards posted before it day and night. You can't miss it. Ha ha! Not bloody likely. I told you, find that Veronica.
Ok,
Them that can't sleep in houses live in caves. Step
ci
up.
sono il gioco di carte.
That man nurse says Lyria's the
Well,
good goddess.
well.
Non mi sembra che possa giocarci. E posso anche scassinare senza problemi? Senza che risulta furto? Quanto pare sì. Questo pure? Io pio. Allora. Che devo prendere qua? Cercaselni.
Then they can't sleep in houses?
La rosa crepuscolare. Questo è pazzo, ma... No, è pazzo non lo so se lo è, però insomma. Allora... niente di interessante.
Well, topsiders.
Tra l'altro non appare neanche come furto, il che è fantastico. Nulla di interessante. Ok. Ma sono queste le prigioni? Peccato. No, speravo di trovare qualche pezzo di armatura, ma... Mi sta di tanto sfiga. Proprio tanto... oro! Addirittura, proprio così, ben bella vista. Non mi vergognate. Allora, cerca Selni, ha detto. Ragni. Mi aspetto di trovare dei ragni qua. Mamma mia. Oh. Ok. Non si può aprire la porta. Posso fare il giro. Tanto che cambia. Ah, mamma mia. Cioè, da un certo punto di vista, comunque mi è durato 2 anni questo cellulare e mi ha dato un sacco di grattacapi, un sacco di problemi sin da quando l'ho preso. Se blocca, c'è ogni 2x3, mamma mia. Però avevo tutto qua, cioè, tutto là dentro. Allora, fare qua? Fare rapporto a Ratir. Boh. Allora, prendiamo i bauli che rimangono. Non sto trovando niente di utile. Mamma mia, all'ultimo si è dovuto bloccare. Oh. Ah, vabbè. E mo cerchiamo Selni. Prima looto un po'. Sala del tesoro. Nulla di interessante. Vabbè, Selni, ciao. Parla con Selni.
So Raph is dead too, then? Oh, Lunala. Will the
Ah,
sparrows
voi
be
siete i
murdered
passi.
one
Ah,
by
quel
one?
tizio che stava
It began when
sanguinante.
Fora went missing. Then we found Syl's corpse in the alley. Then Shiren's.
Quindi eravate in 8
Now
inizialmente?
Raph. We are helpless. We know nothing. Can do nothing. I look after my little birds, speak for them, and see to the finding and picking through all of what Rathir
Dei
discards.
rigattieri.
Rathir is like a great stone tree, with mages in its boughs, bright ships in its shade.
Ma
We
che
sparrows
cazzo di
nestle
navi
in
vedi?
its roots,
Comunque
as
sono
loved
dei
by Rathir
poveri
as any
ladruncoli,
other.
stanno a piedi nudi. Quello sta a torso nudo. Sta carena deve essere proprio priva di umidità.
He was our best climber. Knew the gutters and spire side as well as the gulls. And now he too is come. Rag pickers, urchins, scamps. Call us what you like. We too have a place.
È un po' di
and to
porte,
see
una
it.
finestrina verso il fuori, è casa mia però.
The City Watch. Their name is whispered by all in Rathir with awe.
Insomma.
They are just, firm, and all
C'è sempre del marcio sotto sotto.
all that Rathir does not need or want. The gold chain broken. The tailor's scraps. Old ship
Vabbè, l'ho
casts.
riutilizzata, è una
We sparrows
cosa...
gather up.
è incommiabile.
We bring it here. We sort and mend and sell it new for meager coins as we
Ma
can.
alla faccia dei
And
ladri,
that is how we
insomma.
live.
Più onesti di così.
Betrayed? We have traded more than rags with some, up above and here below. But who among them would hunt us down and murder us? This is too much for us. I beg you, go to the City Watch. See if there is anything they know.
Sì,
Anything they can do to help us.
mi sa che quelli proprio un se inculano.
None that would hunt us down and kill us. Not within Rathir. I am sure of that much. If they know nothing and cannot help us, then no one
Ma vi aiuto
can.
io, cioè, a sto punto.
Lunala bless you.
Allora, questa
The
luna,
captain
dove
of the
sta
watch
sul
is
galeo?
very Amalur. He's a good man of spotless reputation. Speak to him. Above the tunnel, join me, sparrows.
Va bene.
Let us see.
Tanto vi rubacchio sta cosa qua, tanto a voi non serve, immagino. Spadone bellissimo che tanto non userò mai, però intanto lo pio. Di qua posso uscire? C'è un modo per aprire sta porta? Mo penso di sia sì. Allora, Vedi, le porte ce l'hanno messe allora. Dovete soltanto metterle dall'altra parte e avete finito. Così avete... ah, ok. Adesso invece andiamo a dare sta cazzarola di rosa. No, devo usare l'unguento. Esatto, ma poi andremo a vendere. C'era qua una tizia a cui posso vendere. Ora un attimo ci passiamo prima di andarcene. Così gli vendiamo sta ferraglia.
Found a sparrow.
Sì, lo so. Brutta roba, i passeri morti. Ah no. Ma così, nel senso posso... Non è proprio furbo. Boh. Vabbè, mio pio. Sono qua. Ciao lei, salve. Facciamo
Buy something?
che ti vendo tutto ciò che ho trovato qua? Che poco a poco cercavi anche tu, lo trovi anche te, ma magari ti pesa il culo.
Sell something. It doesn't matter where you got it from.
Ok, allora.
Thought you were the one.
Mamma mia. Allora. Allora, la missione mi dice... Recati da Dalton... bah. Comunque questa canzone di sottofondo mi ricorda...
Over common sense.
Cioè, non so perché mi ricorda vagamente quella di Star Wars. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Cioè, un pochettino me la ricorda, non so perché. Un po' storpiata. Allora. mm. Allora. Oh, c'è anche una missione. Bello. Facciamola sta missione, tanto.
You there, my lovely. I like the look of you. I have gold to slip in your purse
Ah,
in
pensavo
return
volessi
for
fare
a
l'amore, ma vabbè.
small favor.
Ti piaccio, ma non si sa.
The sea wreathes her. Old stone lifts her high. Gold and magic pulse through her veins. In the city of Rathir, a soft whisper in a dark corner unlocks many
Bello,
doors.
bello, sì, sì.
Me? You wish to know about me? I'm flattered, but I prefer to keep my cards close to my chest. Oh, now, don't sound so suspicious. I need some help in a matter of business.
Sì, da
Do you
quando è
know the
piccolo.
merchant Gwalchmey? I am trying to strike a deal with that willful man, and I think I have found just the thing.
No,
Only
certo.
I cannot be the
Famo
one
lavoro
to do
degli
it.
stronzi.
The man who owns the goods store in the Prairie. He's got his thumb on nearly all the trade in this city.
Questo è quello che dici tu,
I
magari
can't
sei te che
sell
li
anything
controlli.
without his good word, it seems. I have already tried to negotiate with him. He proved hard, stubborn, and
Cioè non ha fatto come
unreliable.
volevate
We could
voi?
not reach a deal.
Probabilmente. Un
I was
accordo.
hoping a new face and a new approach might cause him to let down his guard.
Forse.
Become reasonable.
Forse no.
How very astute of you. Now,
Astutissimo.
Gwalchmey, I have learned, has
Ah,
a weakness
ecco.
for rare wines. This right here happens to be a bottle of Maybrin, his favorite. I wish we had more than just the one. Pity. Here's the contract for him to sign. The better a deal you strike, the sweeter I will make your reward.
Allora,
If I were to approach him, he'd dig his heels in. But a fresh face such as yours, bearing a bottle of his favorite wine? It might just work. More than the bottle I gave you? Very good. If you can use that to strike a better deal, I will see you paid more than it's worth. In his goods store, in the Prairie, the market. It's near the center of town. Get him drunk on Maybrim wine, and he should be magnanimous with the contract.
ok, devo farlo ubriacare, ma a posto.
Be good, my lovely.
Allora, poi qua invece devo fare l'altra pieno di forzi. Madonna! Salve.
Please, I'm only a soldier back from Chloricon. Don't kneel, and I'm afraid I don't do blessings.
Ah, devi combattere contro il tuo, il tizio, mazza.
He's as vile as his sister's delectable. I don't know how word got round to him, though. I thought I was discreet. As you know, until the siege ends, it's a lot of sitting around and brief skirmishes. Can't wait for a real fight. Me? They call me a war hero. Haven't you heard the songs? It was only 5 Bulgan, and I had a rusty knife. Huh, I don't see what the fuss is about. I tell you, we need a place like this in Chloricon. Sure, there are places to drink and gamble, but nothing with class. Well, here for the formalities, then. My sword is in the back. She's new, the real beauty. Go on and inspect it. I'm sure you'll find it more than suitable. Right in the next room.
Allora, controlliamo un po' di cose. Magari è qua che stanno. Ok.
So busy these days.
Ah, così è meglio. Cosa c'è qua dentro? No, io entrerei solo per dare un occhio. Comunque, signori, signorine. Chiaramente la TN non può finire tutta in una puntata, faremo anche la puntata la prossima volta, quando sarà. Penso che sia troppo lungo per finire una puntata sola. Ah, che cazzarola c'è? Così? Sì.
A captain of the watch never rests, but you've caught me at a good time. If I can do anything for you, simply ask. A grand and venerable city, is it not? Like none other. So many marvels, such great citizens. Yes, I know of them. Rag pickers, orphans, denizens of the Wending. We see that order is kept and law-breaking does not pass unnoticed. If I may say so, we are very good. You will find no crime on the streets of our city, I assure you. Sparrows? Murdered? I see. I'm so glad you've come to me before this went any further. As it happens, an old enemy of theirs has returned to Rathir. Done. All been done. Spotted on the quays. I have no guards to spare, but if you went now, found him, brought him in for questioning, Dunn could be found guilty. A patrol of the watch will be sent up.
Ok.
Stand aside.
Well, you're no guard. Here to let me out, is that it? That's a jest.
Vado a
mind
proporti una cosa
you. Even
migliore.
if I could slip out of here, the damn watch would have me back before you could count 12. I'd swear the stone spy for them. Whenever they do let me loose, I don't fancy I'll stay longer than a whore's wink. Anywhere else in Amalur, that's where I'd rather be. What am I here for, you mean? Would you believe I disgraced the great house's daughter? Didn't think you would. I had a right good swindle going with some wending lads. But are they locked up? No. Bloody Alpha double standard.
Ah, le hanno ucciso e tutto, vabbè.
Let's just say if you carried 100 crates from ship to vault, no one's none the wiser if one or two things go missing from every haul. What's this now? A notice, is it? To go to war? Ha ha! Fresh air, a blade in your hand, and comrades at your side? Give it here. They say trees grow upside down there, and the moon shines brighter than the sun. Of course, you should hear what they said of this damn city.
Allora,
My charter to sail from port, as it were. And
mi sono
all
un attimo
thanks to
bloccato,
you.
scusate.
My ticket out of here.
Ok,
My
poi
ticket to freedom.
molto difficile. E non c'è un cacchio. Vabbè, ci fosse qualcosa di interessante in sti bauli, ma vabbè.
City Watch.
Ai ai ai, signori, 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 signori. Oh. Allora, devo andare al porto, ha detto, per beccare il
Students of
bastardo.
magic, masters of spells.
Andiamo al porto.
Anything that can't be found.
Another Varani?
Mm?
Feels
Cioè?
good to have me feet on land.
Qua dentro? Lo può essere. Allora, lui.
Well, you're not the only one who's been busy. I've called in every last favor in my book. Now there's only one last thing for after the duel. I have it all worked out. With your help, I'll be free of Rathir, free of the war, free as a lark. I need to prepare for the duel, and I can't be seen near the docks. I need you to find Jaber there and give him the name of the ship I chartered, the Maid of Fortune. That's where I escape once everyone thinks I'm dead. A very mild poison. Don't ask how I know or why Gelfine sells it. You appear dead for the length of days, then you wake with a terrible headache.
Ok. Vuoi
The
perdere?
Rose of Shadows will very quickly make me seem dead to that. From shipping crate to Maid of Fortune's hold, from there, the high seas.
Bello.
A simple thing, really. Find Jaber on the docks. Tell him the chartered ship, when you're done.
Ok.
meet me at the gate.
Cos'è questo? Intanto parliamo anche
You're
con
not from
questi.
the Scholia Arcana, are you? If they don't want my company, I certainly don't want theirs.
Così faccio più missioni una volta sola.
Well, you're welcome to join me. I'm enjoying the ale and cheer and no bloody spells or mysteries. Those cowards dismissed me. Afraid of me.
afraid of how difficult it'd be to train me. One thing I've learned, the ladies here are like the spire, breathtakingly beautiful and completely unassailable, especially to a failure like me.
Addirittura.
Kests you, man. Think he's got the only table in those tunnels and the best game in town. What is this? Ah, it was only a matter of time before the army found me out. Just my luck. This calls for another drink. I'll have to pack my things. Ah, Alison, how do I tell my sister?
Sì, tua sorella sta a pensare. No, le povere signorine.
Let them sleep in their lofty towers. I'm headed for a real life, not sitting in front of books all. Army wages can pay for Alison now, but I'm leaving her. Rove, another
What can I
ale.
get you, love?
Ok, e poi lui.
You must be here about the notice. How do I know? Simple. No one but potential applicants will even speak to me. Must be because I reek of desperation. Of one sending young souls off to certain doom. It is the hideaway of dead Kell and his crew. The legends speak of it as a damned isle, a horrible scar on the face of the world. To be quite honest, no one is sure of its true location. For the best, I say. He is the scourge of the Frostbreak Sea, a terror who seems intent on sinking every ship we sail from Rathir or elsewhere. If only he'd stayed dead. I have served the Alfar Merchant Navy since my youth, when I began my career as a deckhand on the good ship Steadfast.
Comunque una fantasia incredibile, tutti quelli che hanno inventato tutti questi personaggi secondari con tutte le loro storie. Mamma mia, la fantasia, complimentoni. Chissà quante persone ci sono dietro.
A busy place of trade and transport, and the occasional treachery. Well, once you hear the details, I'm sure you will lose interest. Everyone else does. We of the Alfar Merchant Navy wish to hire a representative to track and kill the notorious pirate Dead Kell and his crew of murderous hanged men. They had many names for him during the Middle Kingdom's era. Ghost of the Frostbreak, the Blood-Red Sail. Every captain and swab on the Frostbreak Sea feared for their lives when Kell raised his flag. Many widows were made in those days, my friend. Of course, that was centuries ago, before he was killed. Oh yes, the Alfar Navy put an end to Dead Kell generations ago. They tracked him to his island hideaway and turned his ship to tinder. There were no survivors. Now you understand our predicament. Our shipping and transport lanes are a gauntlet. Dead Kell preys on our ships like scabs feast on the dying. We are helpless against him. We're losing 1 in 5 vessels departing from Rathir. Good sailors gone, vital supplies sent to the depths. This must end now.
Ok.
You will? Truly? I must admit I did not anticipate this development. Here is your payment. It is made in good faith. Once you've made your... Rast is a good and loyal companion, and a May Lyria protect you, and may her breath ever be at your back.
Ok,
Good luck.
portate.
Nothing causes a captain and crew more grief than those little blue beasts. Their poisonous secretions can eat through a new hull in a matter of days. They're not native to this region, but they stow away in the shadowy hulls of ships sailing up from the north.
Ok.
They are Dead Kell's legendary crew, a trio of villains so sinister that their names sink the heart of every sailor. But I won't tell you any more. No, you don't need anything else to stoke your
Vabbè.
wrath. She is the only captain willing to pursue Dead Kell into the mists of the Frostbreak Sea. Perhaps it is her courage, her skill, her determination. That's not it. Rast is a good woman, but unaware of her own faults, of which there are many. They don't call her the worst sailor alive for nothing. She perches along the pier like a trussed mast.
A moment, love.
Vabbè. Mamma mia. Veramente a pezzi. Ma veramente a pezzi sto. Sta situazione mi ha
Good day,
proprio...
friend.
Bah.
You've been talking to my son. What is he up to? I already know about this foolish
Ah,
duel.
eccola là.
There's something else, isn't there? Wayland's mother, mistress of worsted traders. Not a woman to stand by and watch her son stumble out of the frying pan and into the fire. With a son like Wayland, you learn quickly. And in the end, this is all my fault. I should never have breathed a word to him about military service. I have a right to know. I am his mother.
Cazzi tuoi, cioè... Mi dispiace, ma... No. Allora... Consegna il messaggio. Consegniamo il messaggio.
Wayland sent you? What's the word? This is a devilish curious business, and I don't mind saying so. A friend, you might say. I've been called other words, but don't you mind that. So, it's to be the Maid of Fortune, then. Aye, I know her. Well and good, then. Oh, and when you're done, return here. You wish him luck for me. Make sure he's got the handle towards him and the point out the other way. I know that ship. Know the captain, too. Sturdy Master Keel. She'll serve well enough. A friend of our friend, you might say. I've raised a glass or three with the lad now and then. Owe him a bit of a favor, too. Aye, if you'll go and second his duel. A good day then, Dove.
Va bene, andiamo a fare sto duello e poi stacco, ragazzi. Perché in tutta onestà non sono nemmeno di giocare più di tanto. Prossima volta porto via le altre missioni, tanto sto sempre a Ratir, quindi...
10 years.
Anche 10 anni di assedio. Ok.
Good, you're here. Wish me luck.
No, ma non voglio stare in mezzo.
What have I done? Lyria, this is awful. How the blazes did I kill him? This was a duel to first blood. I can't stay in Rathir. This will get out. Dead? How is he dead? I hit him once. That's where I'm headed after this mess. I was a hero here. All those fine dinners, the adoring girls. They'll hear...
Già. Tu?
He's got to go back to Melsenshire now. This is a scandal. Reckon I'll go with Dalton. I was. That's where we're bound now. Can't linger. Don't matter what he did in the war. Now.
Oltre al danno alla beffa, Cioè il fatto che lui non sia morto, ma abbia fatto finta di morire. Ok, torniamo da quello, prendiamo... Facciamogli sapere che tutto è andato a buon fine, cioè secondo i piani. E poi... Bah. Che cos'è questo qua?
Sparrow send a hound out to the piers, and of course now we're right where he wants the
bastardo di Pastri. Uccidiamo anche lui.
You think I'd just waltz back into Rathir like that? No, he lured me here to take the blame for the murders. That's what he did. Me? Oh no. No. That'd be the captain of the watch. He's the one who did them in.
D'altronde sembrava un capitano troppo zelante.
Got you out of the way, see? So we could slaughter the last of them leisure-like. Clever bastard he is. Read the writing on the wall, mate. And if you weren't such a fool, you'd have left those sorry rag pickers to die in peace. Oh, I'd spit on their sorry graves for what they've done to me. But not enough to show our faces in Rathir. We're not that mad. Well, that is rich. Maybe I can't, but old Talibor, you're not going anywhere. It's over! It's over!
Ma tutte ste lettere ufficiali che cavolo so? Vabbè. Bah. Dai pastri ci torniamo la prossima. Io consegno il messaggio e stacco.
Wayland said you were to have this when all was done. Well, all is done, so here you are. Now, I've not heard from the lad, but then that was the plan. A stranger land you'll never see. It's not lush and peaceful like here. Now, what hasn't old Jaber done and been? Did my part in Cluricon, but those... Well, Captain?
Oh, ci sta qualcos'altro che volevi dirmi?
What's the good word, then, eh? I was a ragged urchin, then picked dancing with fey folk by moonlight, making
Mazza, nuovi dialoghi?
Haha. Well, Captain, some tales are best untold, don't you? By the look of you, wise in years and wild as... Well, Captain...
Scusa, se salto dialoghi non sono proprio in vena. Non sono proprio in vena. Vabbè, va bene così, basta.